Okay, so this is the State of the Village address for 2023. So I've had a lot of people give me information, input, so that we've got our overview of what we've all together accomplished over the last year. So let me begin with Village Board of Trustees, clerk, department heads, village administrator, village attorney, employees, and residents. I would like to share with you our State of the Village address, which reflects our collective efforts during the past year and provides a glimpse into our promising future. Our commitment to providing top-notch professional services for residents remains unwavering. Whether it is responsive customer service, efficient administrative support, or thoughtful community programs, we approach each aspect with great care. We are dedicated to meeting your needs and exceeding your expectations, ensuring that our village remains a place you are proud to call home. I am filled with pride for the progress we have made and the dedication of the incredible team working diligently behind the scenes. I would like to take a moment to highlight the essential departments that contribute to the smooth functioning and overall well-being of our community. In the realm of public works, our focus on infrastructure upgrades has been paramount. We've invested significantly in our water, sanitary, and storm sewer systems, ensuring clean water and proper drainage. Road maintenance has also been a priority, resulting in smoother, safer streets for our residents. These improvements not only enhance the quality of life for our residents and motoring public, but also lays a strong foundation for the village's economic development and attraction for those businesses that might consider calling Monee their home. The newly created structure to our Department of 2 foreman positions will improve workflows while keeping daily operations under the watchful eye of our most capable staff members. It will also allow management to direct more focus on planning future growth of the department, groom our future leaders, and strengthen the village as a whole. DPW has worked diligently at replacing undersized water mains which have a history of failures and replaced them with new, larger diameter water mains to provide increased capacity for residents, improved fire protection, and reduced burden on the department's resources. Areas of focus during this past year were Margaret Street, Ruby, and Wool Center, Court Street, Oak Road, Astor Place, and Pinewood Lane, Wilson Street, Elder Lane, Briar Lane, and Chestnut Road. The Sunset Drive water main improvements are in the works to provide water service and a municipal water supply for both firefighting and sprinkler systems, and to lay the groundwork for future water main extensions to service areas west of I-57. $500,000 in American Rescue Plan Award funds have been received for this project. DPW has been busy with roadway projects to repair curb and gutter, upgrade sidewalk ramps to meet ADA requirements, and extend the life of the roadways. This includes the Court Street resurfacing from Eastgate Avenue to Will Center Road, which utilized federal funding secured by the village, and our roadway maintenance program, resurfacing 14 roadways throughout the village, which now brings to 67% the village roads which are now rated as good or better. And that was done with the help of a $339,000 grant from Rebuild, Illinois. Surface patching of the Court Street bridge deck to repair potholes that have developed over the years was completed with funds on hand from the savings on other road projects. In addition to village roadways, failed sidewalks were replaced at various locations within the village, while this summer a new sidewalk was installed along Egyptian Trail and Monee Manhattan Road. These projects send a loud message to both residents and businesses alike that we are striving to make marked advancements for our community. Court Street's new sidewalk construction project, which will be Village Hall to Will Center Road, will commence early next summer of '24. And this is made possible by federal funding via the Safe Routes to School and surface transportation programs. Lastly, Water Tower Number 1 served the village well for decades, and through its many years of service became a sentimental symbol to the village. Unfortunately, it degraded over the years and due to safety concerns was removed. During its removal, village officials, staff, and many of our residents stood by its side to say our goodbyes as we watched it being dismantled and removed. It was as though we were saying goodbye to an old friend. DPW saved the stars from the tower, and they will be used for the Christmas season. Our Human Resources Department, with their dedication to our village family, deserves special recognition. Director Jude Kanabe has worked diligently with our department heads to attract and retain top talent, ensuring that we have skilled professionals serving our community. Their efforts in fostering a supportive work environment help maintain a strong, motivated team. Targeted recruitment measures have been instrumental in the hiring of village employees for 18 posted positions, with over 435 resumes reviewed to find candidates to invite into the village's application process. Director Kanabe has been able to provide our village employees a 31% savings in their supplemental insurance benefits, which also includes a host of free services. She has assisted the Finance Department with the tax relief program, launched our new policy manual this past year, as the previous policy was last revised in 2004, co-wrote a Village of Monee emergency manual with our EMA director, Randy Ulaskis, and during this past year has worked with our village administrator to establish a new performance evaluation review process. This is the first time this program has been established and implemented in the village. This is an added tool to help develop and grow our staff and our future leaders, expanding their knowledge, job experience, and giving them an opportunity to assess their own productivity and performance through a numerical scoring system that is job specific. In the realm of economic development, I'm thrilled to share that our village has seen remarkable growth over the past year. We've attracted new businesses, creating job opportunities for our residents and boosting our local economy. Our commitment to fostering a welcoming environment for businesses to flourish is unwavering and will continue to support initiatives that drive innovation and prosperity. Some of Director Barnes's accomplishments include working with Antero Group to update our former enterprise zone areas, which now include Town Center, development on North Ridgeland, including the Seafree development at the northeast corner of Monee, Manhattan, and Ridgeland, and the recently annexed parcel property north of the formerly named development BR4, which is currently leased by Home Depot. He's initiated and directed the redesign of the existing website, which was launched at the beginning of February. As part of the improvements and beautification of Monee, which I'm hoping everybody has seen, work has started on the Memorial Park at Court and Route 50, which adds to Monee's green space and provides our residents with a place to relax and enjoy the outdoors. Understanding that the village needs to become more proactive and strategic for future growth and development, he recommended that 90 acres of land be purchased and thereby annexed for residential development to attract new residents to the village. Our marketing coordinator, Rachel, composes business overviews on a local business and then places it along with several photos on our website and social media pages to help promote the business and market the uniqueness of Monee. For new businesses, he was also instrumental in assisting Soulful Botanicals and CNS Harvest to locate in the Ridgeland Industrial Center. He's worked with company president and co-owner Adrian Morel to find them a larger site to build their only U.S. manufacturing headquarters, with Vortman purchasing the 27-acre Rainbow Farms property in December of '22. Director Barnes also spearheaded a meeting between Vortman and Governor State University to bring Governor State University trades interns into Vortman to create interest and high-paying skilled trade careers for local students, also allowing Vortman to be involved in community building. Director Barnes has worked with Primax Properties since February to bring Tractor Supply into our town center. Their goal is to open the spring of '24 with anticipated retail sales of $3 to $4 million a year. We are excited with our first business in the town center and expect this to be a catapult for future retail businesses. The Emergency Management Agency deserves our heartfelt gratitude. They stand as the guardians of our safety, prepared to face any challenge that comes our way. Their tireless efforts in disaster preparedness, response, and recovery ensure that we can sleep soundly, knowing we are in capable hands. They have become a fully functional, highly trained agency and are developing several innovative programs to meet the needs of our community and make Monee a very safe place to live or establish a business. This has been another record and successful year for Monee Emergency Management. Service was provided for 33 emergency calls, 55 trainings, and 33 details for 121 events. They are on course to set new records in '24 for the 5th straight year. EMA responders contributed 1,451 hours, which is about 2 months, a volunteer service with savings to the village of $29,919. Monee EMA is a highly respected agency within our 2 mutual aid groups and continue to improve. I am proud to list the following accomplishments, all of which would not be possible if not for our dedicated volunteers. EMA has placed in service a portable camera system, which is laptop computer based, which was designed and built by Monee EMA and IT Director John Jones for under $4,000. Similar units on the market exceeded over $25,000. The camera can be mounted on their SUV, ATV, or command trailer and can be used in any situation, day or night. EMA has placed in service 2 light towers. The halogen unit can illuminate up to 5 acres for an extended amount of time, while the LED unit is instant on and off lighting that can be tethered onto a commercial building during a power outage or emergency without risk of combustible fumes. Both units were slightly used, saving the village over $30,000. Monee EMA developed and instituted a duty officer program so that every weekend there is an on-call EMA responder fully equipped with a vehicle to respond to any request within the village and to assist all village departments and mutual aid agencies. This program has drastically reduced response times and relieves police and fire from non-emergency calls. The police department remains steadfast in its mission to ensure the safety and security of our community. Our officers have gone above and beyond to maintain law and order while fostering positive relationships with residents. We'll continue to invest in training, technology, and community engagement, ensuring our village remains a place where everyone feels protected and valued. Monee is a very safe community and continues to keep the most violent crime at bay. Many of our neighbors are seeing increased shootings, carjackings, gang and juvenile issues. We are by no means immune to these things, but a more stable neighborhood environment and an increased police presence in the commercial zones has made us a less inviting target. This administration has proactively increased budget allotments and recruiting incentives that has directly led to more police officers on patrol. We feel that we are recruiting and hiring top-notch police officers who want to be a part of a department that has a bright and thriving future. It is an exciting time for our officers and for our whole community. The board approved a manpower allotment of 21 sergeants, patrol officers, detectives for fiscal year 23. This is an increase from 15 and is the first time in 3 years that the Monee Police Department has been fully staffed. These additional personnel will allow us to increase proactive policing. This aspect of our mission focuses on making Monee the best place to live in this area. 2 license plate reader cameras are already in full service, which were provided through the Will County State's Attorney's Office. The last several years, we have concentrated our resources on getting enough patrol officers on the street. Now it's time to make sure that we have the right personnel in place to keep us operationally and administratively ahead of the next wave. It is an exciting time, and you can definitely see it in our officers' attitudes. Our Parks and Recreation Department has worked tirelessly to enhance our green spaces, providing recreational opportunities for all ages, and have organized engaging events that bring neighbors together. These efforts contribute to a healthier and more connected community, and will keep striving to create enjoyable spaces for everyone. In May, the old pavilion was torn down due to safety concerns, and a beautiful larger pavilion was constructed for the community's enjoyment. Monee applied for and was awarded the Illinois Department of Natural Resources Open Space Lands Acquisition and Development Grant, known as the OSLAD, for $600,000 to be used for the first phase of the Fireman's Park Plan. This was the first time the Village of Monee applied for this grant, which took a lot of time and effort from many departments and Farnsworth Group, and it resulted in the largest amount possible being awarded. Kids Day, an estimated 350 children attended with their families, sponsorship of $4,500 for that. The Parks Department hosted our first Senior Expo. It had 15 vendors, 102 guests attended, and they were able to learn about free services offered in the area and in Will County. The Holiday Giving Program collected over 500 toys, hats, and gloves for Monee Elementary School as well as over 300 items for the micro pantries. There were 27 park building rentals, which consisted of graduation parties, birthday parties, baby showers, homeowners association meetings, etc. 54 programs offered to children of all ages, 5 movies in the park, 4 parties in the park. 26 children were enrolled in the 22-23 school year before and after school care program, bringing in $27,483. Enrollment was up from the previous year. Many parents love this program because of its versatility to come and go, as they are not required to pay for days they don't need. Staff takes amazing care of the students and the school. The relationship between the school and the village has grown over the past 2 years. Baseball had 108 children enrolled, coming from 4 towns to play for Crete Monee with 16 sponsors. This year, University Park Baseball joined under Crete Monee as well. There are 4 quarterly newsletters sent out, which contains 92 pages of information on the village, Will County Health Department, Will County Forest Preserve, Monee Alliance of Churches events and services, the Monee Chamber, Monee Historical Society, and other organizations. In order to further grow the parks and recreation programs and events offered to the public, 2 full-time supervisors were hired, which was made possible with the awarding of a grant through Will County's state and local fiscal recovery funds, which was part of the American Rescue Plan, and a part-time employee was moved to full-time. Village of Monee hero banners continue to dress our light poles with our local military family members from Memorial Day through Veterans Day. The Building Services Department has been instrumental in fostering responsible growth while maintaining the integrity of our village. They facilitate construction projects, enforce building codes, and ensure that our environment remains harmonious and well-designed. Their commitment to balancing progress with preservation is commendable. Training remains an essential part of the building and code compliance objective, and every staff member is cross-trained on site as well as off-site in a classroom setting to stay abreast of any changes to the code and ordinances. Strong coordination between the DPW, Building Department, and Robinson Engineering exists as they continually work on zoning and ordinance updates, efforts in working with prospective and committed developers to see developments within the village from beginning to end, plus working with residents, landlords, and business owners to bring their properties to a standard that everyone can be proud of. Building Services strives for excellence in providing the residents with the best service possible. Promoting a full-time code compliance supervisor gives Building Services additional help with addressing property maintenance, resale and new construction inspections, and training for the incoming code staff. All the Building Services staff members work well with one another and learn from each other in every aspect of the job. The Information and Technology Department is the backbone of our modern village. Their innovations streamline our operations, enhance communication, and make vital information accessible to all. As we embrace the digital age, they play a pivotal role in keeping us connected, informed, and secure. Maintenance is vital, and IT performs yearly cycling out of old equipment and installation of new equipment, as well as installation of network upgrades, including the park's display board, police department camera system and video backup, and Village Hall signboard, as well as assisting with the website upgrade and redesign. They have focused on providing the village with state-of-the-art cybersecurity systems to protect the village from the continued threat of hacking and acts of cyber terrorism. As part of a multi-layered security approach, they have strengthened the firewall, instituted a multi-factored authentication system, and they perform constant testing to ensure system security and continually enhance the village's network security, keeping the village as secure as possible from a network standpoint. Manager John Jones was integral in propelling the new Building Services facility to a full-service, digitally advanced location, improving both the speed and ability of our inspectors to obtain and review blueprints and permits. His focus on utilizing both wireless and hardwired systems has provided the flexibility for teams to remain connected while in the field. The IT department also faced a significant challenge as new laws for the police department changed the way that data is recorded and stored. Securing dependable, fast bidirectional data streaming was paramount to meeting this requirement, and the IT department has once again risen to the challenge to keep our police department in compliance. The finance department is the steward of our village's financial health. With prudence and foresight, they manage our resources, budgeting wisely for the benefit of all. Their transparent and efficient practices instill confidence and ensure our fiscal responsibility. The village closed the fiscal year, which ended on 4/30/23, with a $3 million surplus in the general fund because of responsible oversight of the village's expenditures. Currently, the village has a $7 million surplus, $15 million reserved for future projects, and per internal policy, keeps 3 months' worth of operating expenses in savings, of which the village is currently at 5 times that amount, which is accumulating interest. Last summer, the village began an investment strategy with Old National Bank, and the village has received over $35,000 of interest and dividends from money market accounts. In addition, we have negotiated better rates for all money market accounts and anticipate well over $100,000 in passive income to the village for the new fiscal year. The village's Road and Bridge Fund allocated $2.7 million to projects, expending $1.6 million due to savings on other projects, and those savings, as I mentioned earlier, were used to fund the bridge deck project. The village levy was approved and filed with the Will County Clerk's Office, and the village has been fortunate enough to have been able to keep the levy flat again, even rebating a portion of property tax back to residents. The village's property tax relief program began in September of '22. 95% of applications were accepted and filed last year, with disbursements of $497,278. This is a 50% rebate of property tax dollars back to Monee homeowners. The village's first digital budget book was completed this year. The budget book provides a budget optimized for online viewing, providing village history, demographics, organizational charts, fund structures, and funding sources for each fund. This digital budget book is available on the village website under the Finance Department page. In closing, I would like to recognize our front office staff, the friendly faces you encounter every day. They deserve a round of applause. They serve you with kindness, care, and an unwavering commitment to meeting your needs. Their dedication sets the tone for a positive experience, and their hard work doesn't go unnoticed. Together, these departments, along with your active participation, form the foundation of our vibrant village. We're committed to nurturing a community where safety, progress, and human connection flourish. I would be remiss if I did not mention this administration's strong partnership with our churches, which are the spiritual backbone of this community. Personally, they have become a strong pillar of strength to me, our residents, businesses, and municipality. Thank you, pastors, for your commitment to serve your congregations, our community, and this administration. I also want to send a special note of gratitude to our dedicated volunteers, appointed officials, and community leaders who truly embody the spirit of community and servanthood. A heartfelt thank you to all of you that give so much of yourselves, time, energy, resources, and commitment to help make Monee this wonderful town that we all know and love. It has been an honor and a privilege getting to know and work with each of our elected officials, village attorney, appointed officials, and staff. As I stand before you today, sharing this past year's accomplishments, I want to take these last few moments to recognize and commend our dedicated village trustees. Their unwavering commitment, tireless efforts, and selfless dedication to serving the residents of Monee has been nothing short of exceptional. These public servants have continually demonstrated a profound desire to build a brighter future for our community and the next generation. Although we have not necessarily agreed on every issue, I have come to value their advice, insight, wisdom, and willingness to serve. As your mayor, I am inspired by their passion and determination to make our village thrive. Together, we have worked relentlessly to build a unified team with one unified goal, purpose, and vision to make Monee the best it can be. Over time, our board has evolved into a close-knit team bound by a shared commitment to the well-being of our community. This unity has been instrumental in our accomplishments, and I'm excited to see what we can achieve together in the future. Thank you, Monee trustees, for your extraordinary dedication and service. To all of you, our proud Monee residents, thank you for being an integral part of our journey. And here's to an even brighter future ahead. So let us move forward with unity, purpose, and a shared vision for the future. As we prepare for our 150th year anniversary celebration, remember that together we will continue to build a village that thrives, where opportunities abound, and where the well-being of every resident is at the heart of our actions. Thank you for your trust, and let us embrace the exciting journey ahead. Thank you.